Very good afternoon. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. I am very happy to share some of my views on this trillion-dollar economy, how to achieve. Towards this, first we should know the present scenario. We are interested in achieving $5 trillion economy by 2026. So when we compare with the United States, China, Japan, Germany, in the United States, the population is 1/3 or 1/4 of our population. China, it's equal population. Now we have crossed China's population also. Japan, Germany, UK, if you see, it's 1/15 of our population. So we are next to UK. But our growth rate is presently very high. So that is what our expectation. In shortly, we can march towards these other countries, though the GDP compared to this country is very low. So by 2026, we are aiming $5 trillion economy. In that, today's objective is $1 trillion through digital economy. So for which what we need to do? Anything, if you want to achieve, you should know our strength, weakness, challenges, opportunity. So here I am showing our India's strength, weakness, challenges, and opportunities. So our strength, if we see the major strength, now we are thinking our human resource, youth force, youth potential. In the word, as he pointed out, youth potential. And we have good leadership. Also, we are telling about our tradition, heritage, cultural values. These are our core strength. Weakness, if you see, the rich and poor, the gap is very high. Even transparency is not there because of a lot of corruption also, I can say. And this social entropy, policy making, there are a lot of, still we need to improve a lot. And our challenges, sustainability, economics, towards investment, lot of investment requests for anything which is not there, only because of our human brain potential, we are able to march in a faster rate. But comparing this earlier economy, industrial economy, IT economy, now it is going to be a knowledge economy. So only human resource potential alone is sufficient to march in a faster rate. So that is why now India got very good opportunity. So the opportunities lies in various sectors. As you can see from here, it's a technology for society, technology for economy, technology for revolution. So now we understood this strength and weaknesses. So challenges and opportunities also we have seen. So towards societal development, which sectors we need to contribute, economic development, what we need to contribute, and the revolution is possible through this IT sector. In all these social sectors as well, this economic development is possible through emerging technologies. So though this societal development in energy, environment, health, agricultural sector, it's the basic requirement. Still lot of development required. Economic development side also, we need to material development, manufacturing development, all these are required. But all these sectors, the growth is possible with the emerging technologies. All this AR, VR, this artificial intelligence, machine learning, all these emerging technologies, if it is intruded in these sectors, basic societal sector and industrial sectors, the growth will be very fast. That we need to understand. These emerging technologies is not for different service sector alone. It is required for societal requirement as well for industrial requirement. Mostly nowadays we are spending our IT services only for the business services. But in this basic sectors and the industrial sectors, it is not yet intruded. So what prevents this digital transformation? The magic. So we are aiming for this $5 trillion economy. Really whatever we are trying these days, if it is implemented properly, this $5 trillion economy is nothing. Our growth rate will be very, very fast. Definitely, if these emerging technologies are included in all this basic sector and this industrial sector, the growth rate will be very, very fast. That whatever we are thinking is very meager. That is $5 trillion. More than that, double-digit GDP growth is possible every year. So what prevents this digital transformation also we need to know. What prevents? We don't have time for this now. Many sectors, the day-to-day work itself is very high. We are not able to implement the digital transformation in a big way. That is the one. And we don't know how to do it. Many administrators, young students can do it, but administrators have no knowledge on that. That is why they are not capable of executing that. That is also one thing, because aged people, the power of digital technology, they are not able to understand as of now. I will lose the influence. Sometimes many people, if it is everything is transparent, they will feel they will lose their identity. That is why it is not implemented in many sectors. It is not worth taking risk. Sometimes people don't want to take risk also. So because of this, it is not implemented. But as everybody pointed out, luckily, this corona pandemic also driven this digital transformation in a very fast way. So we are still, it is not growing the pace it is possible in India, because our power, the youth power, young students' potential, it's very high. If they are channelized in a proper way, this emerging technology intrusion in all sectors. So that is important. The basic sectors like health, energy, environment, agriculture, and industrial technologies, these manufacturing technologies, if it is process automation, everything comes, this growth will be very, very fast. Very, very fast. And action required, reward disruptive thinking, take calculated risk, and even creative failure is also nothing problem. So we should make roadmap for everything, define shared need and value for digital, establish a clear vision for digital transformation, mobilize commitment for digital transformation, build momentum for digital in all sectors. Okay, now we can understand why Digital India. Our Prime Minister, he has been telling about the digital transformation, Digital India, even much before this corona pandemic. By God's grace, okay, whether in the pandemic, one fortunate thing is this digital transformation took place in a faster way, but that is helping for India for the GDP growth and total overall growth of this country. So in all these sectors, in all these areas, we can concentrate. Okay, we have been telling all these IT sector people, they have been telling these emerging technologies. But the basic requirement is the domain knowledge in various fields also required. So IT sector, this knowledge in IT sector alone cannot make any changes in this country. The basic domain knowledge, suppose if it is traffic signal management, the civil engineer's knowledge is required. There, how to bring these emerging technologies, we need to know. So all these sectors, basic, our lifestyle, if we want to improve, the basic sectors like health, energy, environment, and agriculture, everybody should contribute. Okay, this industrial development, this new material development, process and industrial, new process development, manufacturing process, automation, all these are required in the industrial. In all these areas, emerging technology. Okay, this communication field is one important field. When this 5G system is intruded in this total industrial scenario, the power of IoT will increase like anything. Now, if you are able to send some 10 measurement with the 5G power, thousands of data capturing is possible. Once it is possible, then through this artificial intelligence and machine learning, automation is very easily possible. So the near future is with the 5G, when it is implemented in a very big way, IoT field will emerge very fast. With the IoT field, this artificial intelligence and machine learning, automation will happen in a very big way. So the students and faculty members, we should know in another 3 years, the total change will happen in the basic sectors also towards this automation. So I am here, the IT, whatever we think it's only IT services, that is not sufficient. We need to make changes in governance. Governance, if you bring this IT sector, IT power, transparency will emerge. Once transparency is brought into the system, corruption we can make it almost near zero. Then the growth of this country, one of the major hindrances that which we can avoid. So e-governance is required in everything. And health care, the potential is very high. Education for all. That education, very good education, primary school education, experiential learning in the school, that if we can bring it in a large way, even in the remote areas, then our growth will be very fast. Energy for all. Once the energy is given to the remote places also, the power of every citizen will enhance. Basic requirement like water, air alone is not sufficient. Energy also required. Along with the food, water, air, energy is given, total industrial growth will be there. So access to electricity should be there for all. That should be from renewable energy so that it will be a sustainable source. That area we are going in the right direction. And if all these things happen, our farmers' income will be multiplied several fold. Unless the rich and poor, the gap, if you are not able to reduce, the country's prosperity we cannot claim. The whole mass of our citizens should get very good income, for which all these emerging technologies should be included in the agricultural sectors, energy sector, everywhere. The basic sectors, if the farmers should be given very good education. Any app, if it is coming, we should teach all the farmers also to use efficiently. All this, if it happens, the farmers' income also will increase, then real growth we can expect. Yeah, finally, in the financial services, that is happening, but that should happen in all technological sector also. So, technological sector, this financial, what is it now? There are a lot of financial sector. Chennai is a big hub for financial services, but that financial services to be there for all societal-based sectors also. So if we excel in all these fields, we can turn the slogan of Make in India to Made in India. Because still all these developed nations are telling Made in Germany, Made in Japan, Made in China. But still we are telling Make in India only. But that should change shortly as Made in India, Made in India, Made in India. That is possible if all the emerging technologies are introduced in the societal and industrial sectors. So for which another important requirement is our education. All these years in the universities, it was only knowledge imparting. But most of the industries, the requirement is now skill-based education, skill development. The skill development we can give for any citizens, any students, because the skill you can develop only by experience. Not much intelligence is required for skill development. Skill development by practice. Practice you can develop skill. So imparting knowledge, maybe intelligence required, but all these times universities have given only knowledge development. Very recently, we have also revised our curriculum in a big way to develop skills in the coming days for many students. Because competency-based education is missing in the country, which we need to give in the near future. So we should not tell about all these basic skills, coding and all, which may not be possible by all the students. But whatever the competency they have, that skill we need to develop so that we can make them employable and make them useful as a citizen, and thereby this country will grow. So skill development is very essential. So Anna University also, this is a very good example. Last year, in association with ICT, NASCOM, TNSDC, Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation, and IBM, our former IT secretary only connected all these people, and IT, we should thank to our IT department. They connected all these departments, and more than 50,000 students of Anna University benefited by this course, 3-credit course by IBM. There was very good appreciation from many employers. All the students, the skill improved a lot. 50,000. How it is done? This IBM has given some 50 real-time problem to all our students. The students can take any one of the problem, and 4 months they got experiential learning, discussion with the IBM people, and ICT Academy also helped in connecting our students with IBM in a very big way. I should thank ICT Academy, NASCOM, and our IT minister, IT secretary, former secretary, for creating such a wonderful platform for our students. It's a very good move. I think such a kind of teaching is the first kind in India. 50,000 students benefited over 4 months. They are all now gained very good confidence after this course. So such courses are now in this semester. This happened in the previous semester. This semester also this kind of courses are given, but 19 different courses, skill development courses, are given by under our non-Mudalvan scheme of our Chief Minister. And all the students, they are taking at least one course through this non-Mudalvan scheme, and the primary objective is to impart skill to all the students. Now it is happening very beautifully. I think our students, all the students of Anna University will benefit by this scheme of non-Mudalvan by our Chief Minister. Earlier, initially it was the Nalaya Thiran. Now it is under non-Mudalvan scheme it is functioning. So with this, before that, I would like to request 2 things. One is, in all universities, industry, institute, interaction, they try to join hands with the industry. That industry, institute, collaboration cell should be there in all industries also. Because not only our students are seeking some interaction with the industries. Industries also will be the final beneficiary. So the industry, all the industries, if they have industry institute cell, then this collaboration, it will become a win-win scheme. All the industry also will come to university for their research problems, or their any problem they will come to university. Then that will become a win-win scheme, because now this industry is having understood as if it is helping to the students. It is not like that. It is mutual benefit. So both these should be there. So industry, institute, cell should be there in both the places. Then only this mutual beneficial will take place. And in addition, whatever be the skill and knowledge development, so attitude is the final requirement to make this knowledge and skill useful. So I request all the teachers to inculcate good attitude during their college time. Otherwise, these people will become not useful for any service. So I have seen many people, very knowledgeable people, but their career is not good. They are not useful for the organization because they have some ego, attitude problem. So without attitude, they are no way useful for this organization. So ask is attitude, skill, knowledge. In that, the first one is attitude only, then skill, then knowledge. So the most important is attitude, then skill, then only knowledge. We all think knowledge is more essential, not like that. Attitude is the first requirement, then skill, then knowledge. So we all join with this fraternity to make our young students powerful by creating good attitude, skill and knowledge. Thank you, ICT, for the opportunity.